This is Ben from Testive, and we're looking at another sort of reasonable inference question on the ACT. It says, as it is used in the passage, it is most reasonable to infer that in line 58, the phrase, mother of all my kisses, is intended to show that. All right, so we'll go down to line 58 and we'll read this part. And it's this kind of a weird part of this passage where Eleanor is thinking back on this description of her time down by the lake when she was being looked over. Okay, let's see. She says in line 58, it was so precious, the kiss of an old gray-haired woman with a wart on her nose, the mother of all my kisses all my life. Come, Caroline, come, Hubert. I guess we should actually jump back. And she says, I took out my watch and marked the hour when I allow myself to think of the kiss for 5 minutes only. Okay, so she would keep remembering it over and over. All right, so this is sort of a strange memory you probably noticed when you were reading the passage. But if we're trying to think about we're specifically being asked, what is this phrase, the mother of all my kisses, intended to show? So what can we kind of rule out here? We can rule out that she believes that she's unhappy with her marriage and believes the most beautiful form of love is love of family. She might be unhappy. There's some evidence for that, but there's not really evidence that she believes this second part. The kiss she received from this older woman was the first she ever received. Possibly. That seems to maybe be supported by calling something the mother of all. Eleanor is just as nostalgic as her husband and purposefully glorifies mundane events in the past to avoid the dreariness of the present. So here's what you have to remember here. Even if this is true, we're being asked what the intention of this specific phrase here is, not just for something that's true. So we can rule this last answer choice out because it's not what this phrase is used to show. Although she is married and has formed a family, Eleanor considers her most memorable kiss one from an older woman watching over her when she was young. Okay, so let's see. She says, imagine 6 little girls. Okay, so this is when she was a little girl, and she keeps going back and remembering this and only allowing herself a few minutes to think of it. So for me, this answer is actually a better answer choice than the second one, because the mother of all my kisses is sort of it's kind of a specific turn of phrase that the author would be using to show something kind of more dramatic, not just convey a piece of information like it was the first kiss she received. If you think of like a big storm, you say it's the mother of all storms, right? So it's supposed to convey that it's the most memorable. So even though this is kind of a weird memory, weird sentence, this is going to be the right answer choice.